Alright, well, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you Heart of the Swarm and the new additions that are being made to Wings of Liberty. So this, as you can see, is StarCraft II, Heart of the Swarm. So in the PowerPoint today, we are going to be going over the Zerg campaign, the new units that are being added in multiplayer, how you level up your profile, replays, and why it's a good game to buy. The Zerg campaign. So now, in Wings of Liberty, you got to play as the Terran and go through that storyline. But now you get to go through the Zerg and their campaign. So now you get to play as Kerrigan, who you've been fighting in the last campaign. And now you get to mutate and evolve the Swarm, as well as adapting to the situations that you go through during the missions. Kerrigan. So now you get to finally play as Kerrigan. Use her psionic abilities to easily crush through enemies, as well as leveling her up for new spells and stuff that can easily turn, easily get your own advantage in the battlefield. Mutating and evolving. So these are two different things that you can do to the units in your swarm to turn the tide in battle. First, mutate. This is temporary changes that you can make to a unit. There are 3 different ones that you can choose per unit. So you can select one, and you can also change these in between battles. Second one, you can evolve them. So this is a whole new strain of that unit. So you can have 2 specific new abilities that that unit can have, and you get to choose one of them, and this is a permanent change. And now adapting. So as I just went over, you can mutate, and now you can also do this with Kerrigan. Now you can level up so you can unlock new abilities, but as well as mutating, just like it, you can select different abilities that you can use, and depending on the tier level, and change these in between levels as well. Now for the new multiplayer units, each race gets their own new ones. The Zerg get new Meat Shield and Strategy type units. The Protoss get more harassment and defense, while the Terran get more factory-based units. The Zerg, the Viper is a late tech unit. It can put clouds on the battlefield that reduce the range of units, as well as abducting units so that you can take them down easier. The Swarm Host can burrow down and create locusts, which are basically meat shields and damage dealing units at no cost. The Tempest for the Protoss is a long-range airship unit that can attack any unit with a range that has a greater range than any other unit in the game. There's the Mothership Core, which is a new defensive unit that can really turn the tide when an enemy comes and attacks you. As well as the Oracle, which can harass by attacking enemy workers, as well as cloaking your own units. Terran. Now the Terran get a new transformation for the Hellion, which is called the Hellbat. Instead of attacking in a straight line, these units attack in a cone, as well as receive more armor in melee. There's also the Widow Mine, which you can burrow in different places, and it will attack every 40 seconds, dealing good, incredible damage. Leveling. So you gain experience anytime that you play in the game. And so you can get things like portraits, unit skins, and unit dances. And so when you play through a level, here's what you see. You see all the experience that you earned, what rank you are if you play in ranked, as well as what reward you'll get when you level up next, to the next level. So gaining experience, you get experience anytime that you play in a game, whether it's training and versus AI if you want to play against the computer, or if you want to play against other players, you can do custom games, unranked or ranked. You get experience for any time you kill a unit, build a building, those things. Portraits. These are pictures that represent you as a player. So these are unlocked through experience as playing through the different races, or different achievements that you can also get through playing in multiplayer or a campaign. Replays. These are any time that you play a game and you want to save it so you can watch it later. So you can watch the action with your friends, so you can have a bunch of people watch one replay. You can customize the information that you're getting back from the game, so you can see how the players are doing, as well as resuming these replays as an actual player from that game. Watching it. So now you can watch replays with a whole bunch of friends, and you can all talk about it. You can change the speed at which you are watching the replays. You can skip to certain parts of the replay, so you can watch certain parts over, as well as seeing it from different perspectives, whether it's an overall of everybody or specific players. Customizing. So you can customize whether you want to see the resources that everyone has stockpiled, their income per minute, you can see their unit count, as well as any upgrades that are in progress. Resuming replays. So you can take command, as it is called, so you can have some friends, and you can jump into a game from any point. So you can go into a part where maybe you messed up, and you can try playing the game as a whole new game right from that spot. As well as recover game. If someone has a technical issue or someone had to go out of the game, you can use recover game. So you can quit out and invite the players that were in the game, and then you can have a referee start the game at a spot where someone maybe had a malfunction or someone left, and then you could start off there as if nothing happened. Why buy it? StarCraft 2 as a series is very popular and has sold many copies. Heart of the Swarm has already sold 1.1 million copies in the first 2 days, as well as 1.1 million viewers watching the Major League video gaming stuff that went on for the release of the game, that the major pros fought against each other. It is an esport, so professionals play this for money and prize money. There's the level editor, so you can create your own levels, your own missions, as well as a video editor, so you can create your own cutscenes. So in conclusion, we've gone over the Zerg campaign, the new units that are being added, the leveling your profile, the profiles, and why you should buy it. So the release date, it's already been released. You can buy it as just the game, or you can buy different editions so you get multiple add-ons as well. Any questions? Yes?
So is this only half the Zerg campaign, or does it have other campaigns like Terran and Protoss? Because I've known in the other games like Brood War and stuff how there's been where you go into different campaigns. So is it just the Zerg or is it also all three?
Alright, so this expansion doesn't take anything away from the original game. The original was focused on the Terran campaign, and so now there'll also be an additional Zerg campaign, so you can play both of those. But they will be adding the Protoss campaign, but it will be another expansion that will be coming out in a couple of years.
How does the co-op versus AI work?
Alright, so co-op versus AI. First, you can choose how many players you want, whether it's 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and then you can choose what race you want to play as, or random, and the computer will match you up against different difficulties to see how you do against them, and based on who you win against and like the difficulty, that will say who you are ready to fight against. And so then if you want to go up in difficulty, you just have to win a certain amount of games. Thank you.